project ELITER, or European Live Translator, focuses on 4 technologies. The first of them is automatic speech recognition, that is the transcription from speech to text. The next step is machine translation, translation from one language to another in the text form. And if you take these 2 technologies together, the task gets slightly different. So that's why it's denoted spoken language translation, or SLT.
In ELITER, we want to provide subtitles to different speakers in different languages. This is for sure a challenging task.
Řešíme různé problémy typu šum na pozadí, více řečníků mluví najednou. Vlastně neexistuje nějaký univerzální systém, který by uměl rozpoznávat jakékoliv mluvené slovo, takže velmi se zaměřujeme na adaptaci na specifickou oblast. Velkou roli tam také hraje jazykový model, který v podstatě tomu rozpoznávání řeči dává jakýsi kontext.
For setups which have real interpreters, there is no way we could compete with them. We are only translating the words that were said, and we sometimes misrecognize the words as well. But if there are people who don't speak any of the target interpreted languages, then in these situations, I believe that our subtitles could give them at least an idea, a glimpse of what is being said. So I see the utility of this whole setup in the cases where there is not enough money to cover all the target languages, or where there is actually no money for interpreting at all. So ideally our setup would allow discussions that would never happen otherwise.
From what I've seen, I'm not worried that the machines will steal our jobs and that our field of study will disappear or vanish because the technology is not up to that level yet. I don't think they are able to supply for the human element in interpreting, because context is the most important thing and the machines are not able to get the context.
Důležitá je tady ta role právě i ta mezikulturní, protože tlumočník si musí být vědom toho, že pracuje, tlumočí mezi lidmi nejenom 2 různých jazyků, ale také 2 různých kultur. Pokud jde o využití počítačů nebo nejrůznějších tedy těch automatických technologií, tak si myslím, že to svou budoucnost má, že to zatím tedy, alespoň za mého života, asi práci tlumočníkům úplně nevezme.
We're developing a reverse Babelfish. I'm talking only in English, and this Babelfish is producing this English text translated in all the various languages. But I would like also to illustrate the Babel Tower, and the Babel Tower is there in the system. If you imagine all the wires and all the signals from me to the interpreter cabins, it's 3 cabins or 4 cabins populated at the moment, and then from each of the interpreters to the system, which is spread across the Europe. Some of the recognition is happening in Karlsruhe, some of the integration is happening in Italy, some of the machine translation is happening here in Prague, some is happening in Edinburgh, and all these subtitles are then being sent back to Prague. So all this is a lot of traffic, and if you as a human being would try to follow all these channels simultaneously as the machines are, then you would definitely fail. So I think the machines are failing to understand us, but still they have capabilities which are beyond what we can achieve, and the combination of us humans and the machines will deliver the best result in the end. So this is me testing the whole system of automatic subtitling in various target languages. We are sending all the outputs from the automatic speech recognition to machine translation systems, and these machine translation systems are also trying to translate my speech into 10 target languages, including, for example, Polish or Hungarian. The whole system is running at the moment. Sometimes it is falling apart. Sometimes all the subtitles are there, but I know that there is still a very long way to go.